Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hello. Hi, YouTube. How are you today? Let's fix this. How's everyone doing? Hi, everyone. How are you doing today? Let me get over to the comments. Hi, Black Kiyama. Hi, Lactol. Hi, Wanda. How are you guys today? Hi, Bougie. Hi, Real Love. Hi, Sonia. Sonia. Maybe Sonia. Sonia. Hi, Anna Rivera. How are you today? Hello, everyone. Hi, Real Love. Happy Sunday to everyone in the chat. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, so happy to see you yesterday and put a face to the name. Lisa was in Jason's class yesterday about pets and stuff and how to connect to your pets through tarot cards. How did you like the class, Lisa? Hey, Real Love. Hi, blah. Hi, Kiama, your locks. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I do love my... Oops, you don't belong here. One of these cards doesn't belong here. Good health, Willa. Hi, happy Sunday, Cynthia B. Yay. Yay. All right, so I'm just getting a feel for these cards. I haven't done them in a while, these particular cards. These are Rachel True cards. Rachel True is from that movie. I forget the name of the movie now. But she's from that movie, whatever the name of that movie is. You know the one with the three girls. There were three little bad girls in high school, but Rachel True's character turned the other way and then had to fight the three witches. They're all witches, though. One Simply Humble. Hello. Hi, Carmel. Hi, Tony Tone. Oh, by the way, guys, I am posting a video of my sister grinding. I am ashamed and appalled, and she is having the best life ever. So I will be posting it right after this, and I'm in shock. I'm in awe. Like, literally, I looked at the video like, and I'm not even sure what she's doing or who she's grinding on. Like, I'm not really sure, but old girl is having the best time of her life. She's in Vegas and she's doing Vegas things. Now, her next step is to come back married in Vegas. That's the next thing I expect. What happened in Vegas, Tony? Got married, sis. Got me a man. Uh-huh. All right. I just don't know what's going to happen with her. Like, every time I turn around, it's something new. The family that takes care of her are amazing. And I already know that she's, like, being monitored by my mom and my dad. So I'm not crying over here, right? Sometimes you never know how a bad thing can turn into a good thing. Like, you never know. And maybe me separating from her gave her life. Maybe I was too confining. Maybe it was too controlling. I don't know. But you never know, because now something is blossoming from her. You know? I'll put out the video. I'm ashamed. I'm appalled. And I don't even know what to say. When you see it, you tell me, because she's doing something that I think my eyes should be like this. I mean, it's my sister, right? I should be like, yeah, go in the bedroom, Tony. Go in the bedroom. Wait till you see it. But the folks that are taking care of her, I've never met anybody love Tony other than myself like they have. So, and they say it all the time. They're like, we love Tony. And I'm like, I know. But it's one thing to say it, and it's another thing to constantly prove it to Tony. They're not proving it to me. They are constantly proving it to Tony. And I'm just happy that I listened to Spirit, because this was all about Spirit. This was not me. When Spirit said, you can leave, I didn't even question Spirit. I didn't even ask Spirit, what about Tony? I was like, okay. Because all of this is bigger than me. So I didn't have to control Tony. I didn't have to control the atmosphere. All I had to do was get out. Right? And it took a moment. It took about 9 months for her to adjust, because she doesn't get to see me as often. So that part she misses, but even that is part of the whole picture, So we're going to talk about Irv Gotti today. Is anybody, the craft? Thank you, Willa. Silly me. I had the name on the tip of my tongue. Rachel Cruz deck is from the girl with the curly hair, the craft. That's Rachel True's real name. Took her a long time to manifest these cards, though. These cards just came out last year, but they're a really good deck. I really like them. They're much lighter than I'm used to dealing with, because I deal with very heavy cards. Because I deal with the Witch's Tarot. It's very, very heavy. But accurate. Don't mess with the Witch's Tarot, man. That thing is accurate. So I'm using Rachel True's deck today. Irv is too old to be acting like this. Thank you, ECINS. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thank you, sweetie. He is way too old to be acting like this. And way too perverted, right? Like, he's just walking into his own Me Too. He's just like, I'm a Me Too, so come get me. What a weirdo. What a weird. Now that you're looking at him, and he hasn't changed much in the past 20 years, doesn't he look like a short, little, puny, fat penis? Like, fat penis, not long, like fat. The kind that's fat, but it's stuck inside. Like, you can't tell the difference between the penis and the balls. That's what he looks like. That's what Irv Gotti looks like. He looks like the type that even when he gets hard, it goes nowhere. The balls swell up bigger. That's what he looks like to me. He looks like the type that between his thick thighs, everything disappears. It's almost like a vagina. That's what he looks like. So, of course, someone like that would have a big fucking mouth, right? Because he's overcompensating. And, of course, someone like that would have fantasies all the time, because he's rubbing himself because he can't find it on himself. I'm just saying. You know the type. We've seen many penises in our lifetimes, right? Have you not seen many penises? We've seen many penises in our lifetime. You know the short, fat one I'm talking about. It goes out, right? It's like a plum. That's what it's like. It's like a plum. It's like a plum. You can't make this stuff up. He's the one that's announcing he's a plum. Let's call it a plum. He's got a plum for a penis. Because it blends into the balls. Do you know what I mean? It blends in. There's nothing there. You know what I'm talking about. We got a new hashtag. Plum. Plum. I'm just saying. All right. And BET. BET. How dare you authorize this movie? How real misogynistic black culture against women. BET? Can you imagine all the executives sitting around believing Gotti? It's a lie. Anybody that says it over and over and over, believe me when I tell you it's a plum's fantasy. It's a lie. It's a lie. Literally, you see his eyes roll up. Let me take my glasses off because you guys don't notice this, right? You see his eyes roll up. And as he's talking, he comes up with a new fucking fantasy. His stories never stay the same. The plum is a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar. Do I need to say it again? He's a liar. My mom used to say that. I can't do it like her. When she said it, when she called you a liar, you would... Because she used to hurt with that word. I don't know how some people can take one word and really just push it in. That's what was my mom with that word. I'm not doing it like her. I would have to do it like, oh, Mom, let me get this one more time, okay? Get inside me. Let's do this. Okay. My mom used to say, you're a liar. Okay, so maybe I need to say you're. Okay, you're. You're a liar! Something like that. Plum. Don't call him Irv Gotti anymore. Hashtag Irv Gotti is a plum. Somebody put that in for me, please. Hashtag Irv Gotti is a plum. And it'll be our secret. Because he's going to be too dumb to recognize the fuck we talking about. The mystical misfits, he's not even going to understand. They call me a plum. What a compliment. Mm-hmm. Sure it is. Irv Gotti. Hashtag Irv Gotti. You're a plum. He's a plum. Hi, John Queera. Hi, how are you, Bouncy? Oh, I love everybody's aliases. I don't know anybody's aliases. And then they call me for a reading. I still don't know their aliases. They're like, Tracy, I'm Bouncy. And I'm like, okay. Still don't know. But I know real names. Hi, John Queera. John Queera. John Queera. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Just say Irv Gotti is hashtag. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Willa. Hashtag Irv Gotti is a plum. Thank you, Anna Rivera. Hashtag Irv Gotti is a plum. No, wait. No, you did it wrong, Anna. Irv Gotti got got a plum. That's better. Irv Gotti's got a plum. He's a prune. Shriveled up plum. He's a prune. Yes. Yes. Oh, Anna, don't worry. Either one is fine. Now that I'm looking at it. Irv Gotti got a plum. Irv Gotti is a plum. Tres leche. Irv Gotti is a prune. She's like, I got ahead of myself, Tracy. I was just trying to help you out there, but you know. Oh my God. Irv Gotti is a plum. Can you picture it? Can you picture a plum down there? Can you picture it? A small plum, by the way. There are some nice juicy plums, but it's not that. It's one of those unripened plums. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Happy Sunday, Mystical Misfits. Hello, love. Happy Sunday. Aww. No, I can't. Don't want to picture it. Anna goes, no. God, help me. No. Laughing so hard I can't spell. He's a plum. He's a plum. And he's light skinned, right? So his plum is the color of plum. So it's like real dark and disgusting looking, right? He's that type. That type that pulls down his pants and it's like charcoal. And you're like, what happened? And then you realize it gets no air. It gets no sex. So then you're like, oh, huh. It stays in the dark. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. It's a little too dark for the color of your skin, Irv. All right. All right. AB goes, he should zip it instead of exposing his disability. He definitely has a disability. He definitely has some mental illness, seriously. Like, this dude is undiagnosed, right? So, ugh, it's just disgusting. All right, let's get this party started. Please, God, talk to me about Irv Gotti and BET. I'm going to put them both together. Irv Gotti is your child. He's your love. He's your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Oh my God, this man dreams of this woman all day, every day. It's so rooted. It's so rooted. This man cannot help himself. It's rooted. Do you understand what I mean? It's almost like it's such a deep fantasy. It's rooted, right? Probably comes in a form of mental illness for real. But look at this. It's deep rooted. The thing that's interesting is that he does believe it. That's the thing that's interesting. Kay came late. And Kay is like, I have clothes to fold, but I need to sit down for this. What in the purple plum is going on here? It's a lot. It's a lot, Kay. Okay. He's obsessed with her. Hi, Sheena, sweetie. He's obsessed with her. Obsessed. He is obsessed with her. But it's so deep rooted. Look how thick that tree is. Right? That's not a brand new tree. This didn't just start it. This has been going on for 20 some odd years. I don't know how long these two go back, but it's been going on for a while. Just sick. But today, he still believes it. So what he is saying is a truth inside his head. Remember that, guys. What he is saying is a truth inside his head. He has fantasized so much that in his head it became true. You know what I mean? Transformation, certainty, confidence. To this day, he believes he can get what he wants. To this day. Even though you could blame Nelly all you want, right? But Nelly's out the picture. So that means she never wanted him. Do you understand the difference, guys? He openly admitted to assaulting her. He openly admitted grabbing her ass. As he was dropping her off, pretending to get her there safely, even though a predator was driving her home. He openly admitted kissing her. Never once in his words did you hear, she did this to me. This is an obsession with him from his position of power. You know, Irv Gotti might be the one to take the music industry down. Irv Gotti might be the one. Look, the purple plum. It's sick. Look. He feels so lost and so confused and so lonely. Like somebody did something to him. You know, all she ever did was stay silent. And all he ever did was ruin her career for never choosing him. This is very similar to Khalees and Pharrell. It's very similar to that, where the producers think that they can control the narrative and make or break you. And maybe there was a time back then where that was completely possible. But at this stage of the game, the music industry is only making money through streaming. So now, Irv Gotti can't control what he used to control. He's not even behind the scenes making music. If he is, somebody please let me know. He's living off of what he has put out there. And now that artist, through some law, through Taylor Swift, is redesigning her songs, which means he doesn't get paid, which means that's why he's coming after her again, publicly, in a predatory way. She's winning. Choose not to be a victim to men of any type. I don't care if he's the president of the United States. Choose not to be a victim. And women learn to support that men lie. This man is fantasizing a truth that only he believes. Now, BET might have fell for it because BET might still have some predators there. We might have to write BET, Viacom, Paramount. Like, this is not okay that BET did this. It is not okay that they did not have a conversation with anyone else and just put a narrative out there. He's a menace. Thank you. I never liked Irv. Thank you. Thank you, Samara. Hi, sweetie. He's a classic narcissist. There you go. There you go. That's what a narcissist looks like. Yeah, Messenger. Yeah, think about that. Think about that. Why did she disappear? Maybe she disappeared to protect herself. Never thought about that? Maybe it was just easier to go left, kind of stay out the music business for a while. Maybe it was a calculated move of survival. Oh, Celicia, I didn't know that. Little Kim, Biggie blocks Little Kim. Yes, Viacom owns VH1, BET, MTV. I think Viacom needs some letters, tweets of disgust because this is not right. Not owned by a black man anymore, so they don't care about black women. Yeah, the most disrespected woman in America is the black woman. Even the black men get to act like white men. Think about that. And black men take advantage of that power all the time. She had to break away, re-record her albums to get from under his thumb. Thank you. He'd been a predator. That last video he did calling her out, did he call her a B word and them correcting him, and him in those last minutes going on a rant about her? I would be scared to be alone with him. Well, you know what? She has been alone with him in the studio, and she has handled herself well. Think about it. Think about that. He can't tell stories of taking her down in the studio, and there's been things done in the studio. He can't listen to what he is saying, guys. He can never say he had her. Do you understand? He's putting out a message as if he did. He never did. Thank you, Tanisha. Tanisha says, I think everything is being stripped to its truth by spirit and earth evolving. Exactly. When you don't want these guys, they get bitter, and they think it's okay to disrespect somebody. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Let me take that out. We do not condone violence. But I agree. He better be ready for some consequences. And yes, he's a weirdo. He is a weirdo. Truth always comes to light, even if you have to wait 20 years. The one thing you can always trust is the truth will always come out. They definitely benefit and acclimate to the misogyny of the white man. Thank you, Steph. But claim they hate the white man system. Go figure. Go figure. They benefit under the white black men benefit under the white man's system by disrespecting us. And all we want is to be loved by them. Interesting. Interesting. All right. He can't cross that bridge. He can't cross it. There's nothing there. He doesn't have the ability to cross it. His plums are stuck to his thighs. He's going to be alone in a minute. I don't know if anybody is working with him, but people are not going to want to work with him. Much like Tyler Perry, you know. Tyler Perry put out a statement. He's not the nicest guy either. Tyler Perry put out a statement recently, and he goes, none of the main actors that he reached out to wanted to be on his film because you have a bad reputation, Tyler Perry. And people are tired of your reputation. You have a reputation of stealing from people and claiming it as your own. You have a reputation of not taking care of your writers. You have a reputation of building up your main characters, but if they don't act right, you'll strip them of everything because you have that misogynistic, narcissistic power too. And I don't trust any man. I don't trust any man that's gay and then says, I'm not gay no more. Look at me, black people, I'm not gay. I even had a secret baby I never talk about. Don't get me started on Tyler Perry. No one's going to want to work with him. And you'll hear about it, I promise you. He's a liar. He turns his back to the truth. And ultimately, this is a scale because ultimately the scale will tip. Ships are coming in. Good news. I feel like this is Ashanti. Irv Gotti is going to get hurt 3 times by her. He's going to get hurt 3 times by her. The first time is creating her own, redirecting her music. That's one. There's 2 more things that he's going to get hurt by. He is miserable, but interesting enough, the world is watching him. The world no longer believes in him. People are on Twitter like, you're a predator. So the world is watching him, and he can't handle that. This was a man that had a very powerful position, so he thought. I don't know how powerful is. But they're all kind of the same, that same level of like, it's like power, but not really power. It's like P. Diddy power, but not really P. Diddy power. It's like, I'm powerful, and yet you're nothing at the same time. Your power is based upon taking your artists and abusing them. That's what you call power, but that's not really power. It's not intellectual power. It's not even financial power, right? Because most of them get their finances by selling some liquor. And that's taking advantage of the black community. I'm sorry. Who's talking with me? Who wants to know the truth about what their version of financial power is? Their financial power is taking apart the black community by keeping us drunk. Who wants to hear the truth? Because keeping us drunk keeps us stupid. Who wants to hear it? Gangster power. Yes, it's gangster power. That's not really power. That's a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers with a gun. The fuck? His attitude reminds me of the character Megamind. I don't know that character. Illusions of false power in their own storyline. Yes. Yes. Goddess says his days been over. Yes. Oh, okay. The more she takes him down, the crazier he gets. But don't get it twisted. She is not designing anything to take him down. She is taking her power back. And that's what he can't stand. Thank you, Steph. Very, very, very well said. Um, she gets her life back, guys. She gets her acclimated. She gets her life. I really like to see how BET treats her because I think BET is part of an old boys network. They don't mind telling a story as long as it's, I don't know what kind of stories BET tells because I don't have BET, unfortunately. But they don't mind telling a story if the story is against women, not the power of women. Tell her story when she outdo the plum. There's a mom here. Because this mom is next to this card, I have to say it's probably her mom that's here. All right. He's sick. This card represents mental illness, not diagnosable. So definitely a narcissist, definitely. But this card represents delusions, maybe even delusions of grandeur. Right, Tamara? Yes, Tamara says. Oh, sometimes I think if I touch you, it goes highlighted. Yes, preach, Tracy. She is taking her power back now. 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 Yeah, this is her again. Just living La Vida Loca and kind of going like, don't care, you know? In a weird kind of way, her silence is working wonders in a weird kind of way. Her not saying anything, winning. Her not defending herself, why should she? Besides, if she defends herself, it's fuel for him. Do you understand that? If she says anything, then for him, it's like her talking to him. Do you understand? Like that's the sickness that's there. Wait, what did she say? He believes then that it's a direct conversation with him. That's the mental delusion that's inside his head. Oh, wow, Kenneth. Kenneth goes, I remember when Murder Inc. was raided by the feds. I had to walk past it in high school to get to the A train. She has been quiet ever since. She has never spoken out about them. Never. Never. He craves her attention. Yes. Yes. What a creep. He is turned on even if, yes, right? And she must have known that, right? You have to know that people, like, you have to know the people that you're dealing with. So she must have known that. And that's why she's kept so quiet. Silence is a whole language. It's a whole language, guys. Silence. Um, Give it some time. Give it some time, and you will see him begin to act out like a 2-year-old. Because there's two more things that's going to be affecting him. Two more. And you will see him just full on. What is this? Just full on meltdown. All right. So, interesting enough, the Five of Wands has a different meaning, but in Rachel Truth's deck, it means a cloudy mind. But her deck is made of serpents. So, he's not done with her. He's not done with speaking out about her. Watch him make up another story. And when you see him make up another story on any platform, you have to speak up on that platform and you have to say another version. How many lies, Gotti? This is the newest version in your mind? Like, you have to say something. Or just hashtag Irv Gotti is a plum. Let him figure out what people are trying to say to him. This card means jail or drugs or alcohol or prescription drugs. It's an abuse of some, maybe he's got some vice. He doesn't appear to be a drunk, but I'm thinking he could be. But he doesn't appear to be a drunk to me. But he has something. Maybe his wife is going to tell us something, because I feel like she's tired of supporting him. She's another one that stays silent, right? But she's got some stories to tell. Maybe bestiality, maybe some weird shit. Bath myth. What's bath myth? Bath myth? Maybe some evil, ugly shit. Like really evil. Like animal cult evil. Maybe he's done some crazy shit that involved someone dying. And maybe that's what's going to get exposed. He definitely has some weird guilt out there, guys. Like it's something that made him crazy. I don't think it's just drugs and alcohol, right? Because it's next to this card, and it's next to the Ten of Wands, which is an enjoyable card. It was hard work, but I had to do it. But then I enjoyed it. Could involve bestiality, maybe the killing of animals. Could involve a person, brutality of a person. But the way I see it, with the vision that I'm getting inside my head, is it was a group of men torturing I believe, I'm going to say it was a woman. I'm going to say it was a woman. maybe a sex party with every intent to bring people to the basement, and maybe somebody didn't come out alive. Confirmation. Yes, sweetie. Thank you for that. If Melissa was here, she would have heard it. Confirmation. There's something bestiality. There's something. Listen, here's what I'm going to tell you that I'm getting. There absolutely is a secret cult amongst black producers. None of these guys operated alone. None of them even competed against one another. One of the ways that P. Diddy has survived is because the cult took care of him. Because that dude didn't produce a record in the last 25 years, but somehow he still lives. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about, because that is one of the reasons why J-Lo left. He loved J-Lo so much that he told her everything. And that made her leave, and that made her not ever talk to him again. There's a cult amongst black producers. And they don't do it anymore, but they used to meet up all the time. And that's why the producers think about it, everyone. They never stepped on one another. They never talked about each other. Think about it. None of the producers. They never fought with each other. Huh. And at some of these events, animals and torture of humans was involved. And BET knows. Whoever produced that movie was a part of that system. Yeah, I think I'm meaning mostly the rap producers, by the way. I absolutely do believe it was mostly the rap producers. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to say J-Lo was a part of it, to be honest with you. I can't say that. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting that she was told about all of it. I think P. Diddy confessed to her, or she went to an event and witnessed it herself. And I think that's the reason why she walked away from P. Diddy on a dime. Never talked to him again. Yes, Tressa, makes you wonder why so many aspiring singers and actresses go crazy, right? They had a big Palo cult in New York City. What's that? Marin Sager? What is that? also the labels were fully involved. The labels were fully involved, whatever that looks like in terms of, the labels were involved. I mean, I think this is even one of the reasons why Wu-Tang broke up, because they wouldn't follow a system out there. Yep. There's a cult out there, guys. There's a cult out there. There's a cult out there. I have to say that this represents the cult. This represents the cult. And this represents what they did to their artists. Remember when P. Diddy had the Making the Band, and that Florida guy went back home to Florida and he was about to spill the beans? He knows shit, that Florida rapper. Do you remember that guy? He was about to tell on P. Diddy being gay. Do you remember that guy from Making the Band? The one with the heavy voice. He was real like grungy, but he was so good. And they want to bring Making a Band back. Are they bringing Making a Band back and putting it on BET? Please, somebody tell me, because that's how I know BET is involved. Hi, Des. And they don't like failing. These men do not like failing. What's Gotti's sign? Another reader mentioned Clive Davis and Diddy had serpent energy. Absolutely. Make of it what you will. Yes, they are redoing it. Is it going to be on BET? I know they're redoing Making a Band, but is BET going to carry it? No, Krista, no. Beyonce's ex-drummer, she was that. She went batty. So I can't take her word. She went batty. Now, listen, she went batty. I can't say, I'm not calling Beyonce into this. I will call Jay-Z into this. Freddie from Making a Band. Oh my God, I love that guy. I love, I still have Making a Band on my iMusic. That particular album, that shit was hot. To this day, that was one of the best things that came out of Making a Band. But ran, they ran home. And I wish he would talk, because I believe he ran home because Diddy wanted him to go down. Freddie from Florida. That's my guy. I love that guy. Yes. Y'all gonna make me listen to Making a Band when I get off. I love his voice. I love his style. He was amazing. Pete Diddy fucked him up. And you know what I love about him? He'd rather go broke than have the memory of going down on P. Diddy. Good for him. All right. P. Diddy's a Scorpio? Oh, yeah. Queen mentioned this, and allegedly Clive Serpents went after her and Jaguar Wright. I do remember that. Clive and Diddy are the same person. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't like Clive Davis myself. Never liked him. Never liked him. All right. All right. This is salacious, guys. This is hella salacious. All right. Right? It's sad. He broke those talented kids. Those kids were so talented. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I love that album. That album, and you guys know, how many times do I tell you I don't like rap. I don't listen to rap. That album, love that album. That album was the shit. Bad boy this, bad boy that. Love that song. Irv is a Cancer. Yeah, I was looking for Irv more than P. Diddy. Irv is a Cancer. Um, he's failing at what he's doing. He wants to come back on top. Let me just put this down. He wants to come back on top, but the serpent is around him, right? The serpent is around him. You know, the serpent can be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, the Bible uses the serpent as good and bad. Um, yeah, he's a little delusional. I'm gonna stick to that. He doesn't know night or day, day or night. I get a Queen of Wands here. I don't know Ashanti sign, but I get a Queen of Wands that, oh, this is so funny. I get a Queen of Wands that has arms growing in all directions for 6 different reasons. I get that she's on fire. I get that she is using the very thing that they wouldn't let her use, her brain, even though she wrote all her own songs. She wrote all her own music. You are aware of that, right? Ultimately, oh shit. All right. Ultimately, Irv Gotti, you've got one more comeback. One more. Use it wisely. With the help of BET, you have one more saving grace. It'll make or break you. I have a funny feeling you'd rather go down in a ditch than to be a decent person. So when the shit hits the fan, it will hit hard and it will happen very fast. And you're going to have an option when it hits. This is him watching her. And he keeps watching her pull this out of the hat, pull that out of the hat. It's making him crazy. Oh, Libra. Oh, see, that's why she didn't say anything. She just kept very balanced. That's kind of very typical of a Libra. It gets to the point where he explodes. I feel like he's there now because he already told on himself assaulting her, but there's something else going on here. There's something else going on here that will crumble him. And when it happens, it's so fast you can't even recognize. You're like, wait, what? So, because I get the devil card in the center, You know, the King of Cups could also be father figure. Maybe that could be the answer that's going to go down here too. It's like the only way these men listen is if another man says something, you know. Um, the House of Gotti falls, and you don't have much time. It definitely falls in 2023, and I'm thinking September, October, November, December, January, February, around springtime. Around springtime, guys. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, and he gets arrested, guys. Whatever this is, it's too much. He gets arrested. I don't know if somebody else comes to the table, but there's so much more to this story that's been hidden. And his obsession with her, he's the one that brings this out. So maybe it's some hidden guilt with him. Hold on. Thank you guys for letting me get this out, by the way. I know it was pretty rough, and the visions that I got inside my head, I kept saying, can I say it? Can I say it? But I have no regrets saying what I saw. All right? The music industry is the most disgusting industry ever. Ever. The music industry. You thought Hollywood was bad. And the rap industry, the worst. Oh. All right, guys. There's 127 people here. Uranus in Taurus. Thank you, Tiffany. Uranus in Taurus. And Messenger, Tiffany agrees with you. She is family to me, and she is strong. And she says, let's get this straight. I have never, listen to what I'm saying. Thank you, Yvette Stevenson. She is family to me, and she is strong. And she said, let's get this straight. I have never slept with Irv Gotti, nor did she ever want him. Remember that moving forward, everyone. Remember to take the word of the woman. He's lying like most men lie. He is lying. Thank you, Celicia, for the 7th like. You are telling the truth, Miss Tracy. Thank you. Let's remember to believe the woman. She has never, let's get this straight, because I never call out her name. Ashanti has never slept with Irv Gotti. Nor did she ever want him. Remember that. All right. Ooh. Just ridiculous. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Yvette. I really appreciate that. 134 people are here. Please like. Please subscribe. I truly am honored at all the new subscribers. You gotta subscribe, press the bell, press all, because these videos that I'm doing, I'm not holding back anymore. I'm not holding back. Spirit wants these stories to be told. They gonna be told. This dude, Irv Gotti, did bestiality, and at these clubs, they were meant and designed to hurt, disgrace new artists. to rape them, to drug them, and some of them did not make it out alive. Period. If you would like a reading with me, because spirit never lies, 213-458-7408. 213-458-7408. That is my text number, and you will get all the information you need. That's a good point, Trez. If she had slept with him, he would have told every scar and blemish on her body. Remember that, guys. This is terrible of him spreading lies. Thank you, Samara. She was supposed to be a baby sister. Yeah. All right. Let's see what this is. Oh, I gotta pull this down. Oh my God. If y'all don't think I don't have connection with spirit, y'all go to sleep right now. Get off my page. If y'all don't think I don't have connection with spirit, I don't want to deal with you. I don't mystical misfits, y'all stay. Anybody else, leave. Because I got connection to spirit. Look at this final outcome. Look at this final outcome. What? Tell me I don't have a connection with spirit. Right side up vampire makes you aware that someone, Irv, or something, BET, is draining your life force. Some shit. This is some shit. I'm missing all the comments. Ain't this something, Tiffany? Can you, not this one. Can you lie? Can you lie? Get out of here. Mystically returns every evening to his source of life until there's no more to be had. Symbolic of the power dynamics that frequently drive male-female relationships, in which the male drains the power of the female for his own psychic survival, and the female submits. Ashanti not using her voice, in his mind, was a form of submission. In his mind. But she's not keeping quiet anymore. She's going about her business. She's making her new music. She has stated openly, I have never slept with him. Look for a lifelong pattern of behaviors, such as chronic complaining, which is what he's doing about her, over dependency, and holding on to relationships psychically long after it's ended. Oh my God. What was that other card? This is the vampire to me. This is why I said he's watching her and watching. This is it. Watching her and watching her and watching her. And he's watching her turn over these cups and getting attention and accolades. And every time she gets attention, it's driving him mad. He no longer can disrupt her life force. She's moving in spite of the frequency. She's raising her vibration. She is challenging her ability to be everything and anything she wants without his control. We all plead the blood of Jesus over Ashanti. And as women, guys, we really have to understand that as women, we're not going to take Gotti's shit anymore. Hashtag Irv Gotti is a plum. You've got nothing down there. You're a waste. And you will be leaving Ashanti alone from this day forward. Because if you don't, you don't know what kind of spirits Ashanti has around her, Irv. The spiritual battle will be won by her. I promise. We have to stand up for each other. We have to stand up for the sisterhood. We can't keep doing this to each other anymore. Protect Ashanti, guys. Oh, Lisa D, thank you so much. Lisa D says, I'm going to prepare a candle for Ashanti like you taught us for Brittany Griner. I think I might do the same thing. Let's just put an aura of protection around Ashanti so that she can move in silence, produce, create, and he can't touch her. And everything that she does drives him more in the grave, that he eats his own arm every time he sees her. So it is written. So it is done. All battles are spiritual. Stand in your knowing of God. Oh, child, this was a lot. I did not expect this. I did not even plan for this reading, guys. I was like, what kind of reading should I do today? Because I didn't have anything set. And then Irv Gotti came across my feed, and I was like, okay, we'll do Irv Gotti. I did not expect to see the things that I saw. Good luck, Irv Gotti. God's hedge of protection be upon Ashanti now. Amen. 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 Tanisha go, eats his own arm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said it. Don't come for me later when y'all see his arm disappearing. Don't come for me. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Said it. Yeah, he's still married. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to end this. I can't believe we went this long. Oh, my God. This one right here. Woo, child. Let's put this one in the record books. That's what I want to see. I want to see this one in the record books. I want to see him go mad by his own volition. Because if he stops this now, he won't go mad. Think about it. It'll be his choice. All right, I'm out of here. Please subscribe. Please like the video. I should see more than 137 likes. So if you're watching this after the fact, like the video. He won't bother another woman. Look at Anna. Look at Anna throwing her power in. Yes. May her ancestors. Oh, Tanisha. Ooh, Tanisha just threw it in she just threw everything in. May her ancestors have his arm. Chomp, chomp. All right, guys, I love you all. I felt that one. Misha, me too. Me, Misha, that one. I was like, hit the like button. Love you guys. Bye. Look out for my sister's video, child. Lord have mercy.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
OSHUN. Look like a family reunion in the park. Black look like it's a different world. Sound like a crawfish bowl in the water. Black folk don't want to lick mud and they got paintings from JJ in the living room. It sounds strong. Look like sacrifice. It be flowers blooming. Show yourself as a young love versus now. Show yourself as a young love versus now. We need to rap what? Okay, so here may come back like I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge until I found out God hit a little harder than me. Do your thing, player. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge until I found out God hit a little harder. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge until I found out God hit a little harder than me. Do your thing, player. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge until I found out God hit a little harder than me. Do your thing, player. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge until I found out God hit a little harder than me. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge until I found out God hit a little harder than me. Do your thing. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge until I found out God hit a little harder than me. Do your thing, player. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge until I found out God hit a little harder than me. Do your thing. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to want revenge until I.
Oh my God. I never ended it. I meant to end